Sure, there have been many video conferencing apps before, but Zoom is the most popular one right now. In my opinion, it does three things right. It's easy to use, people don't need a login to access a meeting, and you can have conference with hundreds of people for free. But what made Zoom popular also put it at risk. From Zoom bombing to the reports of data being routed to the Chinese server, heck, even Indian government has banned Zoom over security reason. So, do we have a Zoom alternative which has all the benefits of Zoom, that is intuitive, support for hundreds of people without login and all that, without the security risk? Well, if you have asked me a week before, I won't say yes. But after the launch of Facebook Room and Google Meet and few others, I would say we are finally there. So this is Mina from TechVisor.com and here are some of the best Zoom alternatives. Let's do this. So the latest person to join video conferencing party is Google Meet. Until before, it was a paid tool available only for the Google Suite user, but now it's free for everyone to use. You should be getting it around May 10, and thankfully we were able to test it before the public launch. Let's see how it compares to Zoom. So starting with the UI, it's simple like Zoom. You only have one button on this page. Click on it if you want to join and enter the meeting ID. Or if you want to create a new meeting, give it a creative name. Next, you have to provide permission and click on Join Now. Once you are in the meeting, there's a big pop-up showing the meeting ID and URL. Copy it and share it with all the people you want to join. The person can simply click on this link and join right away. They don't necessarily need a Google account or a Google Meet app to join a meeting. It can't get easier than that. Second similarity to Zoom is that Meet allow 100 participants on a call at once. This includes features such as scheduling, screen sharing. Heck, there is even a real-time captioning, which Google nails already. Also, much like Zoom, Google Meet is free. Although Google Meet will require you to create a free Google account and video calls will last only 60 minutes. But Google said that they won't be enforcing this cap until 30th September. Now, if you were worried about the Zoom security issues, then Google has tried to solve it with the default privacy protection in Google Meet, which gives host a bunch of permission to admit or deny entry to a meeting and mute and remove participants. Now, Zoom also has these features, but I like the fact that Google's already choose the best privacy option as default. Overall, Google Meet has all the three benefits of Zoom without the security risk, which makes it number one in my Zoom alternative list. Next Zoom alternative we have is the recently launched Messenger Room from Facebook. So let's see how it compares with Zoom. So Facebook users can chat via Facebook or Messenger app and invite up to 50 people to join a video call. And just like Zoom and Google Meet, it will even work if those users don't have a Facebook account. Now it's yet to roll out for every Facebook user, but we were lucky enough to have it on Gaurav's devices. So here's a Messenger app and you can see a small link just above the contact that says create a room. Simply click on that and you will have a video conference similar to Zoom and Google Meet. You can share the link with other people and 50 of them can join instantly. Now the number is gonna increase later, but the good part is you don't need a Facebook account or even the Facebook app. Works on web as well, and there's also no time limit, which you have it on Zoom and Google Meet. So it checks out the ease box and we have been testing it for a while now and the call quality is great. Now coming to the moderation, you have Google Drive Live permission where you can decide who gets to be the part of the meeting. Rest you can unmute people, kick them out. But in case of Facebook, the issue might not be outside but within the app. After the Cambridge Analytica scandal, I'm a bit worried about Facebook privacy, but let's give the service a fair share of time and see how things roll out. Overall, Facebook Room is a good Zoom alternative when most of the users already have a Facebook account. And in future, it also plans to integrate with WhatsApp and Instagram and even Portal. So the future is great. Now, Facebook and Google both have their fair share of privacy issues in the past. So if you want something open source, Jitsi Meet is the answer. Similar to Zoom and Big Blue Button, but there are three important differences that highlights it. First, Jitsi Meet has a dedicated mobile app, so iOS and Android are covered. Second, much like Zoom, Jitsi is also easy to use and require little to no onboarding. You just have to share the link and anyone with the link can join the call. No need to create an account or download the application. But there is no moderation. No one is the host and no one is the participant. So practically anyone can kick out anyone from the meeting or even mute them, which is the biggest drawback in my opinion. And third and the last, hold on, also has a background blur and there is even an option to share YouTube videos. That's cool, but either way, the third point is you can hold a live stream from within the Jitsi Meet app. Like, have a look, let everyone join in and then you can paste the link and go live all together. However, I'm not sure how good it works. Maybe we can check out next weekend when we go live. Let me know what you guys think. Overall, Jitsi Meet is a good open source alternative to Zoom. It's easy, supports 75 people and there's no time limit. That's all good on papers, but in our testing, the video quality wasn't as good as the previous two apps or even Zoom. However, the development is currently active and I will also drop the link of the article where Pratik covered all the open source Zoom alternative. Now, Skype isn't really a Zoom alternative as it requires each participant to have a Skype account. However, the recent launch of Skype Meet wherein you can join and host meeting without signing in. So that's great. So if you have recently used the app, you will see a new Meet Now option which works same as Zoom new meeting button. Simply click on it and share the public URL. If people have Skype account, then you can use it to log in, and if they don't, then they can log in as a guest from the web browser. Although the Skype limit is only 49 people. Overall, it's simple, easy to use, but how about moderation? Well, there are none. So there's no host or delegation of responsibility. You can unmute people and that's pretty much it. All in all, if most of the people in your team are already using Skype and only a few of them don't have a Skype account, then Skype Meet makes sense. The only drawback is it supports only 49 people and there is no moderation. And the final Zoom alternative we have is Cisco WebEx. Fun fact, Eric Yuan, the founder of Zoom, used to work for WebEx. Okay, so moving on. Cisco WebEx has a paid and free version. We will be talking about the free one because yeah, obviously. So the perks of getting the free variants are something like this. Foremost, you can schedule a meeting with 100 participants and the meeting can last as long as you need. It's not like Zoom where there is 40-minute limit. Next, you can share the screen and even record the meeting locally. Well, that's great. And again, like every app in the list, the person who wants to host the meeting has to sign up and then the users can join without signing in. So the ease point is checkout. Let's see how is the moderation though. So, well, Cisco WebEx has few of them, better than Skype. Again, similar to Zoom, if you are hosting a meeting with random people over internet, don't use your personal meeting ID. Now, there are a couple of problems with Cisco WebEx as well. Like when you start a meeting, you have to explain to people how to join in and the controls and everything. Similarly, when we were holding a meeting internally, we had a lot of problem with the audio and some people have to rejoin and I have to add them manually. So overall video conferencing quality wasn't that great. Next, if you use the web app, then recording, polls, meetings, everything is disabled. So yes, go ahead and download the desktop app or mobile app, but Pratik can't find one for Linux. All in all, it has the ease of use, robustness, moderation and everything. It's similar to Zoom, but the video quality for us wasn't that great. So finally, which Zoom alternatives should you use? Well, Google Meet and Facebook Room are the best alternative in my opinion. And if you want super privacy, then check out Jitsi Meet. It works great. And these were the ones that performed flawlessly in our weeks of testing. Honorable mention, there is also Spike Video Chat and Say Namaste Web Conferencing, which lets you quickly create a meeting and add people without signing in. But these are pretty half-baked. Either way, let me know how is your lockdown going and which video chat apps do you use. It's Vinay signing off and I will catch you later.